Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We have runaway income inequality. We are at one of our most unequal points, economically speaking, in American history. We are dealing with a crisis of how our economy is even made up. Our economy is increasingly financialized, which means we are making profits off of interest, off of leasing your phone, off of doing all of these things, but we aren't producing and we aren't innovating in the way that we need to as an economy.
And that's the first time I heard her make some sense. She's absolutely right. Since 2009, after we had our crash in 2008, the stock market rallied 357%, but the economy didn't even rally 3%. Think about that. She's absolutely right. Everyone looks at the stock market going up 357%, and they're thinking, oh, the economy's going up 357%. No, she's absolutely right. It used to be that when we produced, production and wages were linked. When production went up, the American worker, wages would go up. They would save. From that savings, they would purchase a home. They would purchase a car. That's when things were good. But then there was a divergence between the wages and productivity. Soon, wages stopped going up. Wages became stagnant. Wages have increased since 1970. She is absolutely right. So this great economy that everybody is talking about, when we hear this kind of nonsense.
Are you excited about the current state of the economy and the current state of the market?
I'm ecstatic about it. The fact of the matter is our economy is so strong right now. Wages are growing across this country, and more people are sharing in prosperity than any time since 1966. The fact of the matter is our economy is so strong right now.
Man. So she is saying he's lying. And she's absolutely right. Remember, this prosperity that these financial TV shows are talking about is debt. Sales don't come from productivity, which increased wages. And from those wages, we saved. And from those savings, we went out and purchased. No. In the last 10 years, how did we purchase? Credit cards. Credit cards. Instead of wages increasing, because remember, productivity hasn't increased, so wages aren't increasing. Where's the productivity? There's little, because now there's stock buybacks. All CEOs do is buy their own shares back. That increases their earnings. It's financially engineered, makes earnings look better than they are by buying their shares back. They're spreading their earnings or their profits over fewer shares, and that then takes the earnings and make them look a whole hell of a lot better. And profits, which are only on paper. It's all fake. So instead of wages going up, the very wealthy, the 1 percentile and 1/100th of 1 percentile who control the financial centers, they said, well, let's not give them a wage increase. Instead of giving people wage increases where they then save, invest, and with the money they make on investments and savings, they go buy a car or go buy a motorbike or whatever. Let's give them credit cards. Give them credit, massive credit. And that's where we are right now. We are in such a massive credit bubble. When this crash comes, it's going to be a bigger crash than in 1929. It's going to be a bigger crash than the last two crashes between the dot-com bubble and the housing bubble together. Because this whole economy they're talking about is so great, so strong, so terrific, and wages are unbelievable. It's all credit. Starting with housing. Pick your own payment. Remember? No money down. Pick your own payment. If you could breathe, you can buy a house. Nobody's recovered from that. $9 trillion was lost in housing and foreclosures. Nobody recovered from that. People didn't recover from that. They didn't make that up. They're now renting. So this whole economy is phony. If it wasn't for credit cards, and if it wasn't for easy credit, it's all based on credit. It's all based on a house of cards. It's sometimes it has to be paid back. It's sometime you got to pay the debt back. Didn't we experience that with the housing debt? Everybody was buying houses. I remember a guy stopped me on the street, said, "Phil, how you doing?" I said, "Great. How are you?" He says, "Great." I said, "You still working at the laundromat?" He says, "Yeah." He works at the laundromat. He runs a dry cleaning machine. He said, "I'm on my fourth house. I bought my fourth house." The guy works at a laundromat dry cleaning machine. That's his job. And he's bought his fourth house. Well, of course, we know how that worked out. But nothing's changed since then. Sure, we went through the foreclosures. But since 2008, we just started another credit bubble. A big, fat, ugly bubble. A big credit bubble again. We gave, this time, corporations money free. So instead of giving you money for a house that was free, that you could go out and pick your own payment, go get a liar's loan. Instead, this time, they're providing free money to the corporations. And what are they doing with that free money? They're buying their own shares back. They're not taking any of that money and then buying new machinery, new equipment, and increasing productivity, which increases wages. None of that's happening. But stocks are going up and up and up. But now, all of a sudden, we hit a snag. In the last 15 months, the stock market has only gone up 40 points. I had a laugh this week. They came out and said, look at the first quarter. The best quarter since 1988. But they didn't tell you in the last 15 months, the market hasn't gone up more than 40 points in 15 months. I didn't tell you that. Unbelievable. So she's right. This has all been about credit. Everything's credit. We're not creating new jobs. The jobs we're creating suck. They're all service jobs. They're not in manufacturing. They said everything's terrific. Really? How about the headlines that came out today alone? Disappointing economic GDP growth. And now we're getting the news today. The first quarter, remember they told us the first quarter 2019 was best since 1988? Now we get numbers today. The first quarter of 2019, the worst ever for cars. General Motors, Fiat Chrysler, Toyota, Nissan, Ford, all tanking, all dropping. We have the weakest job gains since 2017. The weakest manufacturing since June 2017. Construction, weakest since 2012. But what are they telling us? Everything's fantastic. But for our gang members, it doesn't matter. We make money no matter what the economy or stock market's doing. We'll be right back and tell you how.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance and long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome to Stock Corner. This is part of the show where we identify for you just how well our members are doing with the stocks. We're going to go over those right now. As I said, the quarter came out, and they're saying that, of course, we had our first quarter, 2018. They said it was the best ever for the market, or the best since 1988. They had a 10% return. Our portfolio of 5 stocks, which we've been in for 2 years, we had over 15% return, so we beat the S&P. Now, when you hear me talk negative about this economy, doesn't mean we're not buying stocks. I don't sit here and say, oh, my God, look what's going on. Like, when I hear this.
The fact of the matter is our economy is so strong right now.
Yeah, our economy is so strong right now, but wait a minute. We just got these numbers from the Atlanta Fed for the first quarter GDP 2019. Retail sales has suffered their biggest 2-month drop in a decade. But wait a minute. We're being told what?
The consumer is still at it, strong as ever.
Yeah, strong as ever, but yet retail sales has suffered the biggest 2-month drop in a decade. Here's some more numbers we just got. More numbers. The wheels are coming off auto sales. I just gave those to you. Housing. The wheels are coming off housing. Home prices are declining. Housing starts are going into a ditch. New home sales, existing home sales are just completely falling apart. Construction spending is the worst it's been in a couple of years. Durable good orders, those are the orders of big machinery and equipment that corporations, the CEO orders so he can increase his productivity by updating his machinery. Well, he hasn't been ordering his machinery. He's not spending any money, any capital spending. He's not spending on new machinery. He's not spending on business investments. Why would he? Because he knows the economy looking forward is weak. So what is he doing? He's taking the money and he's putting it in his own pocket by doing stock buybacks. And when the stocks go straight up through the roof, he cashes in. But what do we hear about capital spending every day?
On the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months.
But it's not. Business investment is down big time. Why do you think our economy is not growing? Why do you think durable goods orders have just fallen apart? Remember, a big part of durable goods orders is machinery, is business investment not happening. So we don't listen to any of that jibber jabber, because listening to these financial TV shows, their jibber jabber, is the same as listening to MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, about how the president and his family are going to jail. Rachel Maddow and MSNBC, like I said all last week, and CNN, they lie to target those people, their audience that hate Trump. They know their audience hates Trump. For 2 years, they give their audience what they want to hear, that they're hoping that Trump is going to jail, his wife, his family, and he doesn't have a dog. They'll go buy a dog and put him in jail with him, I guess. Right? I mean, and so as long as they can keep feeding what they want to hear, all these people that hate Trump, their ratings shoot through the roof. Well, it's the same thing with financial TV shows. As long as they tell you what you want to hear, their ratings are going to go up because you're going to keep tuning in. You don't want to hear from me. You want to hear from me that the economy really sucks. Do you? Of course not. I depress you. The U.S. government net worth is a negative $20 trillion in the hole. Do you want to hear from me the truth? That from the time you go to bed till your feet hit the bedroom floor in the morning, the government lost $1.5 trillion? I couldn't even they wouldn't even invite me on any of these financial shows to do a a toothpaste commercial, for God's sakes.
Wow.
Let's take the interest on the national debt. The interest on the national debt has gone from $180 billion to $400 billion. That means they cut back 40% of spending on new roads, infrastructure, bridges, railroads, airports. But see, that's what you're hearing from me. But here's the difference. We're still making money. See, we don't care if the market goes up, then goes down. We could care less because we're always going to be making money. Because we realize what's going on. We follow one thing. Who makes the market go up and down? Not you, not me, not your 401k. It's the big institutions. I'm 73 years old, been in business over 40 years. I can tell you one thing that never changes. What makes this market go up or down is institutional money. When they put their money in, it goes up. I'm talking about institutions. I'm talking about the 5 largest banks, the 5 largest insurance companies, the 5 largest hedge funds. When they put their money into a stock, it goes up. When they pull their money out, it goes down. All this noise that we are hearing.
On the production side, the supply side of the economy, the business side, we're watching business equipment production up 7 straight months.
We don't care about that. We don't care what he's saying. See, why watch that? I will take my chart and I will watch my chart. And if I see a specific stock, give you an example, my gang, here's what they're doing. CSX, we're up 7% on CSX. I'm going to put it on my chart right now. CSX. Now, I don't care what these people say. These jibber jabbers, I don't care what they're saying. No more than I care what Rachel Maddow says about the president. I could care less. And I could care less what these people say on these financial TV shows. You know what I care about? I look at my chart and I see on CSX it was red. And then it turned green on January 11th. And it's still green. We bought it on January 11th around $64. It's now $75, and we're up 7%. See, that's all that counts, and we'll be out before it drops. Then we'll make money with the same ease as going down as we did as it was going up. That's what you should do in this business.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang.
Don't underestimate the power of socialism to get a vote. It's what happens over a 10-year period when the country is destroyed. But they don't care about that. When they say we're going to give you free education, we're going to give you free health care, we're going to not have you pay your loans for college, we're going to give you free everything. Everything is free.
Everything is free. We're going to explain that. We're going to explain that. Socialism. And Obama's goal was not affordable health care. If it was, your deductible wouldn't be $4,000 to $6,000. Your premiums wouldn't be out of reach. The middle class, premiums for the middle class, out of reach. Our middle class is shrinking. But for those in poverty or above poverty, they get all the subsidies. They get their health insurance free. But Obama made sure the middle class didn't get any because socialism don't work if you have a middle class. You want to shrink the middle class. So you keep giving subsidies to the poor and those in poverty. And the Democrats always want to keep people in poverty, so they need them. We'll vote for them. That's why they bring over the illegal immigrants. But let's think about this for a moment. As I said, I could sit here all day and identify why my members should not buy stocks. But we buy stocks. You know why? Because the stock market is disconnected from the economy. You've got to stop thinking that the stock market and the economy is the same. This is why people don't make money in the market. They think the stock market and the economy is connected, and it's not. So the key is, when you invest in stocks going up, we also invest in stocks going down. So all of this noise that we hear, how great the economy is, but at the same time they're telling us how great the economy is, our government's broke. How great the economy is, manufacturing dropped to the weakest since June 17th, 2017. We heard just now how great the economy is. Construction, the weakest construction spending since 2012. It's all it contradicts each other. These guys are cheerleaders. But we don't care. And you shouldn't care. And that's why you should try this. Be a member for 1 month. Follow me with my color-coded chart, and every month you'll do fine. The first month, take my 5 stocks that I've been in and my members been in for more than 2 years. And we buy them and we short them. Matter of fact, we short them with the same ease as we buy them. So all this news, all this noise, how great the economy is, or how bad the economy is, or where interest rate is, or where interest rate's not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just showed you CSX on my chart. Do I really care what they say about the economy? Do I care what they say about health care? Do I really care what they say about the budget deficits? Do I really care what they say about the trade deficits or the consequences? You could go nuts. No. All I look is one thing for my members. Here we saw it. Beautiful stock, CSX. We saw that CSX went from red to green on January 11th. It's still green today. My members are up on CSX 7%. Let's go to Apple. I'm putting it up on my chart. If you have a mobile device, go to your mobile device, go to philsgang.com, and you can see this live. Here's Apple. Look at Apple. Same thing. Apple turned green. Okay? Apple turned green on January 30th. It's still green today. We're up 20%. But here's the thing. During that time, do you know how many different stories come out? About the economy, about the GDP, about China, about trade. Every day they're talking about trade. Every day they tell us how the trade deal with China is on. Then the next day the trade deal with China is off. Every day they're telling us about what's going on with Mexico. Every day they tell us what's going on with the wall. Every day they're giving us some story. I take all those stories and I block them out. Here's what I look at. And I learned this over being in this business for over 40 years and being on this earth for 73 years. That's all nonsense. All I want to know, I'm going to follow the biggest crooks. Who are the biggest crooks? The banks. Ever see their buildings? Look how big their buildings are. They got to be doing something right. Look at the insurance companies. Look at their buildings, how big and tall they are and how shiny they are. Go to Vegas. Look at the casinos in Vegas. Look at their buildings. Do you ever get out of a plane, fly out, and look out your window and all the buildings, their lights are going out because you broke them? They always win. They always win. So don't think you got to hire some genius who's going to tell you when to buy a stock. He's going to give you all the fundamentals about the stock. He's going to tell you what the PE ratio is. He's going to tell you what the free cash flow is. You don't need to know any of that. So, Apple is green. Now, guess what? Not only will we get a warning when they're pulling the money out, it'll turn red. And with the same ease that we made 20% on Apple, the same ease we'll turn around and short it and make what? Maybe it drops 10%. Maybe it drops 20%. See, that's the thing. You got to learn to mitigate your losses. And I show you how to do that. Just start with one stock, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Just one stock out of 5. Then after the first month, if you enjoy it, it's fun, it's making money for you. First, remember St. Jude's. That's helped the kids. Remember in 1962, only 4% of the kids survived from leukemia. I know a lot about kids and cancer. My son had cancer. Today, guess what? 94% of the kids, over 90% of the kids survive today. 60s, in 1962, only 4%. So this is a good thing. So I'm going to help you. You turn around, you help yourself, and then you help the kids. So there's Apple. Now here's another one. I'll give you another one. So let's take Costco. So I'm going to put up my chart, Costco. I don't need to know anything about Costco. I don't need to know how many stores they have. I don't need to know where their locations are. I don't need to know their margins. I don't need to know their debt. I don't need to know anything. We got a 12% return. See when it turned green? When it turned green on Friday, the 11th of February 11th, it turned green, and it's still green. Now when it turns red, we'll be out in time. See, that's the key. When it turns red and they're pulling their money out, does your broker ever call you? In your 401k, does anyone in your company that's in charge of your 401k, does anyone ever say to you, okay, we're pulling money out because we see the big institutions, the insurance companies, the hedge funds, they're all pulling money out of these stocks that are in your 401k. So we're going to protect you. Not only are we going to pull money out, we're going to turn around and mitigate your losses by shorting the stock. You never hear a thing. All of a sudden, the market goes down 20, 30%, and you're calling, what do I do? What do I do? And what do they say? Stay in. You're okay. Buy more. What are you, nuts? Okay, let's move on. So let's talk about what's going on. Trump made a couple bad decisions. His first mistake, of course, was that he took ownership of the stock market. That was very dumb. That could even cost him his second term if the market crashed between now and the 2020 election. He's making the same mistake, promising low-cost health care. I heard him say yesterday that the Republicans are going to be known for pre-existing health care. Pre-existing.
There's no reason to have lost it. And what really lost it and really helped us lose it was health care. Because we didn't have an alternative. We just said, well, the Republican Party will be the champion of pre-existing conditions.
There he is. He's got the dumbest people around him, Larry Kudlow. They should have said to him, no, you can't promise that. Here's why you can't promise that. Because no insurance company can give pre-existing. I'll explain that when I get back. This is unbelievable. Hey, join my gang. Help St. Jude. Help yourself. And forget all this noise. 877-600-GANG. We want to hear the noise of the phone ringing. That's the noise we want to hear.
For information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your phone call. Sign up, $39.95. Just choose one of our 5 stocks. Stay with that one stock for a month. At 2 o'clock Eastern Time, we put online our instructions, what to do with, we do all 5 stocks, just pick one of them. Then at the end of the month, if you're doing well, then you can do more. But try it. It works. You'll see it works. The key is stop listening to this noise. As I said, I can sit here every day as I do, and I tell you how bad the economy is because I'm telling you the truth. But look at the money that we're making on buying stocks that are going up because they're forcing the market to go up. The key is when to get out, when to turn mother's picture to the wall and say, goodbye, we're leaving. That's the key in stock buying and selling, when to get out. And the algorithms that I got together after all my years in experience, that's what it tells me. And if you don't think it works, just, again, try it for 1 month. If it doesn't work, say, oh, this doesn't work. I'm leaving. But you're going to find it does work. All you want to know is the money in or is the money out. You can change your financial life. I know you'll never give up your 401k, but at least you can subsidize it with something smart that makes sense. You can hedge it, for God's sakes. Anyways, 877-600-GANG. Please help yourself. Please help St. Jude's. Okay. I'm running out of time because I want to definitely talk about health care because there's far more at stake than costly deductions, okay, and deductibles and premiums at Obamacare. This guy, Jerry Nadler, he is such a phony. He wants every bit of the report, every bit. Well, wait a minute. He can't have every bit because it's against the law. He's complaining because Mueller didn't send the report to him. Instead, the report went to Barr. That's the law. And Ken Starr's case, when they're going after Clinton, Ken Starr was working for Congress, not the Department of Justice. It was a different deal back then. Mueller had to send a report to Barr, to the Department of Justice, to the Attorney General, because he worked for him. Starr never worked for the Attorney General. He worked for Congress. Now, listen to what he said, Jerry Nadler, in 1998, when they also the same thing. The Republicans, they said, give us the full report on Clinton. Give us the full report. And he didn't want to give the full report for these reasons.
As a matter of decency and protecting people's privacy rights, people who may be totally innocent, third parties, what must not be released at all.
See, isn't that amazing? But now it's Clinton. It's just the opposite. This is why these guys are no good. When Jerry Nadler, ever see this guy? In the morning when he gets up and he takes a shower and looks in the mirror, he must think, God, the only thing I'm good for is an audition for a part in a new Blob movie that's coming out. Ever see this guy? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy is such a hypocrite. All right, I'm running out of time. Let's get to health care. You know, there's far more at stake, as I said, than costly deductibles and premiums. Remember, Obama's goal was never affordable health care. Never. He could care about health care, about affordable health care prices, even though health care is killing our country and why this country can't grow. He never cared about that. And the evidence is the cost. The evidence is, look what the deductibles are. Single, $6,000. Family, what, $12,000. Now, think about what he did. Obama was a student of Saul Alinsky and Esther Duflo, both Marxists. Obama's goal, like AOC, like Bernie Sanders, was to impose socialism on people of the United States through health care. Now, there's another way to do it. Illegal immigration. Open borders. That's why he always wanted open borders. That's why AOC wants open borders. Because remember, when you have open borders, you hurt the economy. Because these people come in and flood the economy with low labor costs. And then people need to depend on the Democrats. This is all about destroying the economy. It's all about socialism. That's what Obama did. He never cared about you or me paying high price Obamacare. He never cared about that. It was to get rid of the middle class, to shrink the middle class. And he did. Remember what Obama did? He squeezed the middle class. Remember, he gave people, low-income people, all kinds of subsidies, gave poor people subsidies. 20 million people didn't have to pay for health care because they got so much in subsidies. But what did he do for a middle class person making $47,000 to $60,000 or $80,000 a year? The cost of these premiums were so expensive and deductibles so high, he made them so high that these people, it was out of reach for them. And they got squeezed.
Thanks, Obama.
And that's why the middle class has been shrinking. If you are a socialist like AOC, like he it was or is, and like the Bernie Sanders, their goal is to get rid of the middle class. You can't have a socialist system with the middle class. You got to shrink them. You got to get rid of them. So they did it in two ways. Expensive health care, but they took care of all the poor. They took care of all the people in poverty. They screwed the middle class with high premiums, high deductibles, and then they turn around and they want everybody to come over the border, right? Because when you have an influx of illegal immigrants, they inflate the supply of employees in the economy, forcing down the wages of about 4 million Americans who enter this country each year, which are illegal. So that means labor cost goes down. And who does that hurt? The middle class. So between the high premiums, open borders, that's what this is all about, to kill the middle class. But you know what? When the market opens at 9:30 in the morning, I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to the Blob interview that Nedler's going to go to. I don't pay attention to anything. I zone in for my members. on stocks. And I zone in, I watch one thing. Are the institutions still buying Apple? Apple, we're up 20%. Should we be taking profits? Should we turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell? How about taking some profits and let's put a stop in, take half our profits? That's all I zone in on. And they can take the stock market with more stock buybacks, more QE, which is nothing more than financially engineer the stock market to go up temporarily. It'll never sustain itself. It's like a shark. It's got to keep swimming. This market may go up for another month, may go up for 2 more months. But it can't sustain itself. We're coming to an end. In the last 15 months, the market hasn't increased more than 40 points. Nobody else is talking about that. 40 points. Wages. Wait and see what happens when we have the numbers this Friday about wages and jobs. There'll still be all crappy service jobs. They're not going to be construction jobs. There's not going to be manufacturing jobs, high prices manufacturing jobs or construction or oil drilling. No, it's going to be more Starbucks jobs, emptying bedpans. I mean, it's going to be just crappy jobs. But look, the market, there's no better place than the stock market. All you got to know is when to get in, when to get out. And when you get out, just don't get out. Turn around and make money with the same ease as going long, buying a stock, as shorting it. That is the difference, and that's how we get these returns. 877-600-GANG. By the way, you know, we keep hearing how the border closing. No president ever closed the border. That's a lie. Nixon and Reagan both closed the border over drug-related issues. They closed it. Lyndon Johnson also closed the border when Kennedy was assassinated. But remember, Nixon, Reagan, Johnson did close the border. That was in 69, 1985. I forgot the other date. They all closed the border. So it's not true that he's the only president closing the border. Also, they keep telling how no president ever threatens the press. This is the first one. Are you kidding me? They're saying, the Democrats say, this is the first president ever threatened the press. John Adams signed into law in 1798, the Sedition Act, which made publishing anything critical of the government illegal. Roosevelt, Eisenhower, Nixon, Kennedy all did the same thing. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang tonight. Follow the money with me.
Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.